here and she's shot over there in her leg.
Okay, 662. Second female shot in the leg and in the hand.
At 3 p.m., they argue over a $20 refund. At 5 p.m., they threaten police, saying they'll handle it themselves. By 10 p.m., blood is spilled. This is how a simple pizza order led a man to commit a brazen crime and spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Okay, I have you stand over here. Stand over here.
On December 23, 2023, police received a call from a Domino's pizza employee in Dellwood, Missouri. The caller reported that someone had shot 2 of her coworkers behind the building and that both victims were down and bleeding.
Hello? 911 location of your emergency. Somebody got shot in my workplace. One person or how many? 2 people. 2 people?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who shot them?
I don't know. I think it was a drive-by.
To understand what happened, we need to go back a few hours before the shooting. Earlier that day, police were already called to the same location over a refund dispute from several days prior, which had escalated into a physical altercation between a customer and an employee. But when officers responded the first time, the situation took a disturbing turn.
Yeah, these bitches in there jumped me. They came out or whatever and they jumped on me because I asked for a refund. I've been waiting for 6 days and I came up here and I asked him, where is my money? Because she just hung up on me when I called. She jumped me.
Nobody jumped her. It's a lady that just left who's an eyewitness. She called, right? I was talking about an order from last Thursday. I told her it was from last Thursday. I cannot look up my orders from last Thursday. I gotta give the number to the customer service. She over-talked to me, blah, 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 blah. I did disconnect the call. I don't have to sound shout while you out here. I already told you I can't go all the way back next week. I told you the problem. I told you the solution, what I can do for you. She pulls up here. So she get out the car at the window and she swings on me. So you damn right. I'm finna swing back. You guys, anybody in here? She at the window, the man came in here, reached his arm in here at me first. So that's when I told him, y'all got me f***ed up. Or whatever, because the man got out the car first with his phone. So y'all can't hear me, y'all can't hear us because y'all got the music playing. First off, nobody never said we can hear y'all. The bitch was mad because I said, I can't go all the way back to last Thursday to get your order for you. This the lady right here who think the whole thing actually.
I'm sorry, I came back because she said my license plate number on there. I didn't want any issues because I just came up here to pick up a pizza. But this is the video.
Do you know who was the instigator?
You got video of it?
She was the instigator. That's why I started recording it. Because when they ran out there, my kids are in the car and they were in here and she came in here towards them with it. They told my kids to get out of here and all I see is my kids running into the car, petrified because this lady is getting out her car about to fight this lady over pizza.
Her husband, so whoever the guy is had already reached through the window on me before this even happened. The guy had already reached in the window on me.
Tried to hold it.
When y'all come up here fucking with me, I'm at work on the clock.
They told us it was all juveniles.
No, that's a grown ass woman running up on her.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she slung me down but got her ass beat.
At this point, the customer becomes a person of interest. She has reason to be afraid the suspect recorded her license plate. Before that video surfaced, it was her word against theirs. The suspect claimed the employees came outside to attack her, but the footage shows the exact opposite.
Where is she?
Well, I called again today. No, I called them because corporate told me to call them. Okay, and it's clear what it says on the receipt.
You know what's clear? The video
Here it is, right here. Yes, and what did it say?
It shows you assaulted her.
I assaulted her when she was the one who ran up on me. Not to mention, she was the one who came out of the store bothering me.
I just watched the video. You totally instigated the thing.
I instigated it. So what was happening when we were right here at the window?
Only video I see is right
Oh,
here.
so all you see is right here. But even though I was at the window, I came up and I asked for my money back. She was the one who was getting an attitude. Why would she be out here and allow me to do that if she wasn't the one who was instigating it? So I got my fist up because I'm ready to defend myself. Are you kidding? Let's go get our shit. We didn't start nothing. Come on.
Show a motherfucker around.
Because I ain't gonna do shit.
Well, we could arrest you both.
Oh, come on then. I'm ready to go. Take me.
Because you two assaulted her.
Oh, that's
I ain't touched the motherfucker.
They just
I ain't touched nobody.
That dude was hitting him out here.
just
when
pull
they
back.
get off.
Stop.
Go.
Stop, baby, stop.
Good. Have a good evening.
Talk to the
Come
man,
on,
man.
let's go. We gonna handle this ourselves.
What time they close?
What time they close? Come on.
This is where the case shifts. The couple drops two critical clues that investigators would later regret not taking more seriously. You can hear the woman say, "We're going to handle this ourselves." A clear statement of criminal intent. Then, Yuri Hall asks a chilling question. What time do they close? This is no longer a customer dispute, it's premeditation. Yuri Hall, a convicted felon, was preparing to return to violence.
Yeah, what?
I got his email so I can send the video.
Okay. Who shot?
Me.
Where at?
Put my bag. I don't know where when he came.
Okay.
He walked up on the side of us.
Go ahead and sit down right here. Go ahead and sit down. Who else is shot? Just you?
No, she's in the back.
662. We got one female shot to the left side ribs. Where at?
She shot here and she shot over there in her leg.
Okay. All right. 662. Second female shot in the leg and in the hand. Two subjects shot. One shot here, one shot in the back. Yeah, on the ground. Shot in the hand and shot in the leg. Okay, can I have you stand over here? Stand over here.
As the adrenaline from the shooting fades, the physical pain takes over. Shania, shot in the hand, hip, and leg, asks the question every first responder fears. Is the ambulance here? This isn't just a logistical question, it's the voice of someone whose body is giving out. To her, the ambulance represents the only hope of survival.
I'm assuming too.
Not right. So, what happened? What did you see?
Well, I was actually back here, just in the back of the store, and I heard pop, pop, pop right outside the door, and then they came tearing in, yelling, "Call the cops!" She got shot.
Okay. That's his information. Get her, right here. She's beating my she's gonna go. Hey. Everybody else, that's what I'm about to do. Okay.
Right here, gonna go to the crime scene. We'll probably gotta stop him.
Hi, how are you?
Do you have any other ones we gotta look out for?
I'm only seeing these two right here.
Unless you want to start an IV, I was going to get two going.
What's your first and last name, ma'am?
Shania Brown.
Spell that for me.
SHANIYA.
Have an ID.
It's in my book bag in the job.
Okay. All right.
At 10 p.m., 2 employees, Cameron and Shania, stepped outside behind the building for a break. A man emerged from the shadows wearing a ski mask. Before opening fire, he asked, "Who jumped my girlfriend?" Then he fired 5 rounds from a .40 caliber handgun. Cameron was shot in the abdomen. Shania was hit multiple times in the hand, the hip, and the thigh. They managed to scramble back inside in a state of absolute terror. Uri Hall was quickly identified. The evidence was overwhelming. Earlier bodycam footage captured his clothing and his explicit threats. As a convicted felon, Hall received no leniency. In January 2026, he was found guilty of 2 counts of attempted murder and armed criminal action. He was sentenced to 2 life terms. Thank you for watching until the end. Never let a civil dispute lead to a criminal outcome. Subscribe for more content.